Grand rising, good day, and good night. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to Yahuwah Avenu's channel. Welcome to 144 from the stars. Hurrah! Let's go ahead and give Odin a treat. There you are, sir. We greatly appreciate you. The name of God that we chose can be found in the book of Isaiah. Yep, chapter 63, verse 16. You could translate it to our Father, but technically it would be saying like He is our Father. But we ain't got to get too much into that. We can just keep it simple for the English speaking people. Okay, all right. We got some totem. Totem is banded ground cockatoo. No, excuse me, banded ground cuckoo. A banded ground cuckoo. I don't know. Maybe there's copycat energy in here too. Regardless, we got some word. Mm-hmm. You heard? Word. Cool. We're going to be reading from the book Judith, also known as Judith. We're going to be reading from 13. Yeah, that energy. Mm-hmm. We're going to start at, I believe, I think 14. I was going to start us a little after, but I think we should start a little silly me. I was going to start us at verse 16 in chapter 13, but nah, we're going to start at verse 13 in chapter 13. 13, okay? We're going to read till 20. And then they all ran together, both small and great, for it was strange to them that she was come. So they opened the gate and received them, and made a fire for a light, and stood round about them. Then she said to them with a loud voice, Praise, praise Elohim, I say, for he has not taken away his mercy from the house of Yisrael, but has destroyed our enemies by my hands this night. So she took the head out of the bag and showed it, and said to them, Behold, the head of Holofernes, the chief captain of the army of Ashur, and behold, the canopy, wherein he did lie in his drunkenness. And Yahuwah has smitten him by the hand of a woman. As Yahuwah lives, who has kept me in my way that I went, my countenance has deceived him to his destruction. And yet has he not committed sin with me to defile and shame me? Then all the people were wonderfully astonished, and bowed themselves and worshipped Elohim, and said with one accord, Blessed be you, O Elohim, which has this day brought not the enemies of your people. Then said Uzziyahu to her, O daughter, blessed are you of El Elyon above all the women upon the earth. And blessed be Yahuwah Elohim, which has created the heavens and the earth, which has directed you to the cutting off of the head of the chief of our enemies. For this your confidence shall not depart from the heart of men who remember the power of Elohim forever. And Elohim turned these things to you for a perpetual praise, to visit you in good things, because you have not spared your life for the affliction of our nation, but have revenged our ruin, walking a straight way before our Elohim. And all the people said, So be it, so be it. Yeah, was really good. Y'all, that is like one of my favorite. It probably is like my favorite. It's definitely one that stays in my mind forever as a favorite. So it might be my favorite verse in the Bible. It's either that one or like the one that says along the lines of they will be my people and I will be their Elohim. That one's pretty good too. But I really like that one. That one's great. I love it. So anyways, thank you all so much for being here. You guys are amazing. A banded ground cuckoo. Okay. Banded ground cuckoo. And we read from chapter 13, starting at verse 13 of Judith. Put some respect on that name. Took the head of the chief of the enemy. Oh, I love it. I love it. What's going on? Oh, Empress. Empress with the strength. First card's out. On time. Judgment. Look. Did you not know that there are people on earth and they are literally here to be vessels of God? Like, hello. I don't know why that's news to people. But did you think like God was just going to descend from the heavens and then like smack your enemy across the face? I mean, maybe if that's God's will to do so. But oftentimes it's an anointed man. Woman, man, human is what I mean. A ray of, whatever. Let's not get into all that stupid babble that we speak. Sucks. Anyways, judgment, strength, and the moon. Strength on top of the moon. Someone didn't realize how strong you are. All right. So there's someone that is like, I'm confused. They're like, they're going back on themselves and they're questioning themselves. It's like, wait a minute. If 2 + 2 = 4, then why has collective walked through the door? I'm so confused. They're going back and they're like, they're like pacing back and forth with their hand on their head. Like, what have I done wrong? Where did this go wrong? Where did my formula fail? Why hasn't my ritual worked? I thought if I got 25 men and they all did sex magic on this person, that this would work. But it didn't. This energy's supposed to be mine. I was supposed to receive this person's blessing. I was supposed to energy harvest and dominate and control them and make them submissive to my will because I'm the man with the wand. All right, you dumbass. That's why you are ground banded cuckoo. All right, banded to the ground cuckoo bird. All right, cuckoo, cuckoo. It's time for a judgment. All right, we got the judgment. We got the Prince of Swords. Damn. You came in with that sword and you came in fast, like shing. People were like, oh. And then the head went. Judgment. It's a new day, y'all. It's a new day. 5 of Swords. I bet there are some people like, what on earth is going on? How'd this happen? The sun, that's how. Sons of God, that's how. What's really good? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Look at you, High Priestess. Now you're the High Priestess with the fucking sword. Anybody got something else they want to say? As you holding up the head? Huh? You want to say something? Go ahead. Get up. Get up. Face me. All right, then. Bend the knee. To God, repent. Or lose your fucking head, too. Thinking you're going to energy harvest on the collective. Absolutely the fuck not. So, some of this grief and loss that has been manifested on the enemy by this, some events, some collective efforts. Huh, let's go. Flexing muscles. Yeah, say it with your chest. Not no beta fish. A beta fish. No, beta fish. Get out my fish bowl. My fish food. All right. Damn. All right. We showing them. Like it's prison rules or something. I mean, they might as well learn them. That's where they headed eventually, very soon. I mean, I see that. But, regardless, this potential within you, this strength, that something has grown and you have victory over the enemy. So, like, in a recent recorded message, the collective made it to the top. And I mentioned that there might be some people trying to climb up that mountain to get to you. Well, for one, you close out a cycle of you not being at the top of your mountain. All right, cool. Now everybody heard that word. Let's get with the program, okay? Cool. We close out that cycle of you not being at the top of your mountain. Your enemy is trying to figure out, they're scratching their head like, how on earth did this person, how did this person in the collective get on top of this mountain? That's my mountain. I was supposed to take it from them. And what's great about this collective is there were blessings and energy in abundance that was yours, and they were trying to steal it. They ain't taking it. They ain't receiving it. They're pulling out their pockets and they empty. They empty. All right? They gonna have someone else come up and hold their pocket and be like, "Oh, Dark Daddy, I'm so sorry you're broke and don't have the abundance because they a bitch." Every single one of them. All right, okay, cool. Yeah, devil energy. I knew I felt it. You ain't gotta hide. You ain't gotta hide. So doing all nasty. Nah. Blessed be Elohim. Praise. God has smitten the enemy. I love it. It's literally one of my favorites. I've quoted it before a few times. Anyways, those of you that are new, welcome. I love you. Yeah, you're just going to have to get used to the energy. I can be a little intense sometimes, but it's cool. It's all love. It's just fiery. It's just intense. All right? Damn. Star reverse, tower reverse, strength reverse, but the 10 of swords in the upright, and the Queen of Wands is receiving what's hers. What's really good. I told you that Mount Vesuvius energy, like we were going to erupt and everybody was going to be like petrified. Like, and they stuck. They stuck. They thought they were going to do some kind of freaky deaky ritual or something. Like, all right. Okay. How'd that work out? So, the enemy's not getting the wish fulfillment. The enemy wasn't able to cause a shift or a change. They weren't able to do anything to you. They don't have the strength. Even in numbers, they weren't strong enough, and they're in the 10 of swords. They're in this betrayal. They're in this painful ending. They're in this how on earth? And they're literally they're stuck. Like, they're confused. They're emotionally conflicted, and I feel it. The spirits inside of them are like, I don't know, like volatile, like agitated, like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like molecules that are like bouncing around and all like irritated. Like their water in their body is like mad at them. Yeah. So what's up? Their spell work reversed. It got broke. So all those hexes, spells, and curses broke them, reversed them, flipped them, rewrote the script on them, sent it back on them. Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with the collective. We ain't doing that. All right, we ain't getting down with that energy. That wasn't us. The energy they were trying to transfer. So they were trying to push it on you. We already accomplished how we handled that. We broke it, we reversed it, and we bound it to them. Fuck them. They want to do that to us. They can do it to themselves. All right, it's that simple. It's really that simple. They can do it to themselves, not us. Cool. That's what you have in your heart? All right, deal with it. I'm not dealing with it. I don't have that in my heart. Do you have that in your heart, collective? Fuck no. So why should we deal with that? We shouldn't. All right, then. Mirror, shine it right back at them. Shing. They're blinded by the light. Oh, they're like, the sun. Oh my goodness. They can't even see themselves because the sun is shining so bright back at them. They're like, this hurts. This hurts my retina cones. Like, yeah, because y'all are like little, like serpent tongue reptilian fuckers that like stay in the dark. Y'all don't like the light. Y'all don't like the love. Y'all don't like the warmth. But that's where we live. So you can get the fuck off our rock then. This ain't your heat lamp. Like, you ain't gonna sit there and harvest us and then no. Okay. So we handled that way. So that was half of the transfer. And then, guess what? They tried to steal. They ain't got no hands to fucking receive the energy they were trying to steal. We just topped them off. Energetically speaking, metaphorically speaking, they just don't have them. Okay? I'm sorry. You just shouldn't have been a thief. Okay? That's the collectives. So the collective is receiving what's theirs. We're in temperance energy now. Go collective. This was a collective effort, and a lot of people are winning. Yeah. We manifested it together. Ain't that awesome? Ain't that awesome? I'm cheering for you guys. I'm really happy. I'm glad to see this victory and the success. We ain't even gotten through the new moon yet, and this energy is already like, it's clear too. It's like, I love it. I love it. And we're still swinging too. Like that's a crazy thing. Like we think they think they're gonna get back up and strategize how to take the next blessing. Fuck no, they're gonna stay in this box. You want to worship the damn cube? All right, get inside it, fuckers. Oh, all right. Don't get my words twisted, y'all. I understand that there are cultures and things in different parts of the world, and I'm not talking about, or am I? I don't know. Use your discernment. No prejudice or judgment, just truth and healthy boundaries. All right. So, what would you like the collective to know? Spell work been blocked, reversed, broken, and the collective receiving. You're on top of your mountain and you're receiving what's yours. Yeah, on top of your mountain, receiving what's yours. I see that. I see you. I see you, Empress, Magician, Ace of Wands, Four of Wands, closing out the cycle. You can put your mind at ease because another Ace of Wands, 11 energy, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. Oh, all these 11s. All right, damn. Okay. And aces. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands. 9 of Pentacles. Damn, that's at the 10. You at the 10. Another, what? Okay. All right. All right. Damn. Okay. So someone in the collective's comfortable with their shadow and used it accordingly. Like, do we have a problem? The Fool. Fuck no. You a banded ground cockatoo. 10 of Pentacles, y'all. 10 of Pentacles. And like, happiness that they stole from you in the past is returning to you too. There's a huge energy return. Y'all. The Chariot, it's coming to you. This energy is on its way. You're receiving it. They're not able to take it. They're trying to figure out, like, I thought we did the rituals at the right time. They're like, people are like questioning Dark Daddy now. They're like, oh, Dark Daddy. Weren't we on our knees enough for you? Like, where's our abundance too? Okay. And the devil's looking at you, receiving. The devil's looking at you, Empress Star energy, like, that bitch. That's how the devil's looking at you, like, that bitch. Who does she think she is? How dare she not submit to my power? Okay. All right there, sir. We'll see if you like that mentality when it's someone bigger than you in jail. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see there, bud. All right. We got double star energy in the 10 of swords and the tower and the strength. And the Queen of Fire brought it. All right. The Queen of, like, someone, Empress stepped into that fire energy, said, fuck no, you can keep that 10 of swords. You ain't having my star. You ain't having my star power. You're not having my abundance. You're not having my spiritual inheritance. You're not putting energy onto me. We got this. And I'm also feeling this energy of, like, sisters, like soul sisters, like sistars. All right. The solar sistar system. We got, like, collective brothers and sisters out here in the collective doing the damn thing. Wow. That's amazing. This protection. Whew. All right. If you happen to miss a recent reading I recorded, but I'm already feeling some of you did not miss that reading, and some of you are already practicing it because it's literally the next day, I'm feeling hints of it. So I want to see, maybe a day or two from now, that energy grow. In case y'all missed that reading, there's a piece in that reading I want to repeat, and it's homework. And it was talking about lighting a candle and imagining a protective layer of light around you. So light a candle, imagine a bubble of protective light around you, okay? Now, when you do that, imagine all the other people that are also participating in this. When they light their candle, they have this protective light around them. So a little flame and a bubble of light protecting you when you lit your candle and protecting everyone else when they lit theirs. So everybody is increasing this manifestation of a protective bubble of light around them, and they're lighting a candle. So they're bringing into the material, right? Cool. And if you want to take it a step further, and you got that imaginative power, and you got that creativity, okay? You want a little more, if you want like the lighting the candle and imagining the protective bubble is like lesson 1. That's like 101. All right. Now, if you want to take, magic 102 while everyone is practicing 101, then you can do 101 and then add another layer of protection around it, however you want. It can be poisonous spikes. It could be mirrors. It could be smoke. It could be shadow. It could be teeth. It could be claws. It could be black holes. However you want to imagine it, you imagine another layer of protection. So light a candle. Imagine a bubble of light around you when you light the candle. Now imagine all the other people who lit a candle and imagine a bubble of light around them too. And if you want to take it a step further and practice a more advanced technique, you add another layer around that bubble of light of your choosing. Get creative. It's your own idea, all right? And imagine that layer also going around everyone else's bubble. If we have everyone kind of doing this, it would be crazy how strong our protection got. Okay? All right, y'all. Good job. Woo! We're learning together. Okay, I'm so glad, and we're getting stronger. We're making each other stronger, and I'm already sensing like I'm recording this the day that reading aired. So that aired like a couple hours ago, not even, and I'm sitting here recording this. I'm already feeling the effects of it's crazy. I'm already feeling the effects. So like, let's give it a couple days. All right. I want to see people practicing that because I want us to get protected and stronger in our protection. But anyways, I'm seeing these bubbles, this protection around the star energy. What's underneath it? The Nine of Pentacles. Ooh. Okay. It's a new day, y'all. It's a new day. Yeah. Okay. That's that little weak ass energy. Yeah. That's why we look at this. The Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands are back to back because the Queen of Wands is the queen of the fire. The devil tried to use its fire to dominate. We done sent that weak ass shit right back to them. So that energy is being returned. It's 10 of Wands on their ass. Karma's being balanced. Oh my gosh, 10, 10, 10 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands in the sandwich. And now they're just stuck with the 8 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles and the swords. And they're watching you. They're watching you on top of that mountain. Man, they can't handle it. Hell no, they can't. So this is a big backfire. And we done like smacked. It's like they tried to reach for the cookie jar and they got popped. And they were like, oh, you popped me. And it's like, don't you read? It says, do not touch thy anointed ones. And they look at you and they just like squint their eyes all hateful, like, I'm gonna go key your car later. Like, all right, you hateful little shit. But they can't even do that. We imagine and protective lights around us. Okay. So the enemy is trying to figure out how the fuck did you get so strong? Because it was like overnight you got strong. Like your protection got stronger. And you have accomplished some kind of big victory. What's really good? Universe, you closed out a cycle. You got something to celebrate, collective. This death, it should put your mind at ease. You have transformed the situation and transformed the energy. You've been working with the Hierophant and you got something to be happy about. Working with the Hierophant is something to be happy about. There is someone in your life that is teaching you how to better protect yourself. Maybe that person's me. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But there's Hierophant energy in your life. For some of you, this could be scripture. This could be works. You could be studying ancient texts. You could be studying all sorts of things. You might be looking into the occult. Either way, there is knowledge or there is someone teaching you knowledge and it's helping you and it's working. It's working. Y'all, it's working. However, look, it's working. We got the Chariot energy. Mm-hmm. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Ace of Swords. That's what's coming. That's what they don't know. Something from their past. I remember that energy. Some truth coming out from them. They did something. They did something in the past. It's going to come back and bite them in the ass. All right, y'all. So we got this Empress Magician energy. We have now secured our blessing. 10, 10, 10. 10 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles with the star and all this great energy. Look at y'all. I'm so happy. Look at us. We look good together, don't we? Don't we, collective? Look at us shining so bright. Beautiful. All right. We have secured some kind of stable basis for ourselves. All right. We've laid down a stronger grid, a network, and a foundation, a house for us, our house. Yeah. What's really good. All right. Ain't nobody knocking on our door. We don't ask to be home alone. They touch the door handle and they get zapped. All right. You better get the fuck off our property because the people that are meant to be in the house already are. I was waiting to hear an objection. Oh, no one's got anything to say? Okay, then let's continue. 4 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords. We have secured some kind of stable foundation. We are receiving our inheritance, our birthright, our abundance, and our blessings, and we're still continuing to speak our truth. We are still firing arrows. We're still doing it because it's not like this angry mob has just completely gone away. They just are now under our foot. We're now at the top of the mountain, and the angry mob's trying to climb up the mountain to get to our abundance, but we still have our abundance because we're receiving it from the heavens, and we're at the closest point between the earth and the heavens. We're that meeting ground. We're in that middle, that like mid-haven, I guess you will, okay? Maybe there's something about your chart that's activating. Maybe you have literally passed some kind of big significant cycle in your life. I don't read charts. I don't understand that stuff. So I'm going to move forward, but I did pick up on that energy. I'm just not educated enough to take it in further detail. Oh, tower. Right when I said pew, tower on the 4 of Wands. So something's like changing for the better, y'all. Look at you. Okay. All right. So the enemy's trying to figure out how on earth are y'all doing this? And they can't. They can't figure it out. And we're receding with ours. So this is a mission successful. Y'all are doing a really good job. And our house is being built. Our house is being built. All right. And it's strengthened. It's being fortified. It's being strengthened. And we're like exalted. I'm really loving it. There's something hidden. And the enemy is worried about this. 9 of Swords and the Moon. For one, the enemy probably doesn't want us to know how in fear, worried, and stressed. Like they're not doing too good. And the spirits are fucking them up too. They're having nightmares if they're even sleeping. Yeah, I'm gonna point that one out. Some of these motherfuckers don't sleep. It's like, bro, like, go to bed. Anyways, moving forward, little fucking math magicians. All right, we got. Not even kidding though. Our strength caused a painful ending, and we're being victorious over it. And they're like, but this was our time to receive the star. They really are like trying to. They're like crying about this. There's something sad about them. They're sad. Why y'all so sad? What's wrong? Y'all don't like the shit that you guys are now doing to yourselves? You don't like it? Then why the fuck were you doing it to me? Why were you doing it to the collective? Why were you doing it to any of us, huh? We in temperance energy. We in temperance energy. It's like they never got corrected. They weren't raised right or something. Like, what the fuck? Like, and they can't make no damn excuses because I had a horrible fucking life and I'm not a terrible person. So, like, I don't want to hear no bullshit ass excuses. Everybody makes their choices. Everybody makes their decisions. All right. I had some fucked up traumas too, but I ain't out here doing this shit to people. So I don't want to hear, oh man, shut the fuck up. You just don't give a shit about anyone else but yourself. I don't want to hear it. Nah, no excuses. Because I know a lot of people in the collective have been through some terrible things, and you're still good people. Yeah, I don't want to. No excuses. Fuck no. That's why we got your head. We gonna pull it out the bag and show all our peoples. Look. Praise God. Praise God. And notice, like, Judith didn't say, I slain the enemy. She didn't say me. She didn't say, look at me. She didn't say, thank me. She said, praise God. God has done it by the hands of a woman. But she still understood it was God that was doing it. We are vessels. We can perform miracles, y'all. We really can. Some of you are reincarnated individuals that have performed even canonical miracles, okay? So whatever. We've got the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles coming out again. Justice for the Hermit. The enemy is like kind of stuck. That's really weird. They're really trying to figure out, why are you so strong all of a sudden? Where's this extra protection coming from? Why are you overcoming our attacks? Why are you overcoming our energy? Because God. That's why. God. Jehovah. You ever heard of it? You ever heard of Jehovah? I am. He is. I am. He is. I am that I am. All right. Cool. So this is what happens when you're anointed by God. The enemy loses. And they're like, literally the main point of this energy is that what we're doing is working. What you guys have been doing is working. The enemy is confused. They don't understand. You're stronger than them. And it's freaking them out. It's freaking them out. Confused by your strength. All right. Whatever. Bye, banded ground cuckoos. we're going to go ahead and leave this message here. Thank you all so much for being here. If you like the way that I read, please be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you, and I'll see you on the next collective message.